Alright, today, oh, hello there. What's up, buddy? Today I'm going to just do a quick video to show a little bit of improvements I made recently in the Nether. First of all, as you can see, I've got a track now that Sean and I hooked up to his place, Dirksen Ranch. And you'll notice there are now two tracks where there used to be one. One goes to Cold Mountain Springs, and the other one goes to the Mesa. And you can see it kind of goes off that way, and then if you remember from the last time I took this rail, it split off to the Mesa, or to Cold Mountain Springs that way, excuse me. And if you go off this way, there were no rails here, you just had to run it. And that took you all the way down to the Mesa. Well, I actually fully linked up this with rails that took forever to gather all the resources for the iron and gold mainly. And I've used up all my iron, used up all my gold. But I now have a rail all the way down to the Mesa. It's over 1,000 rails long in the Nether, and then over here I still have the same rail over to Cold Mountain Springs, and then I actually added in a connection between Cold Mountain Springs portal down there and the Mesa portal. So this is kind of like a triangle now that goes between all three places. So I'm gonna head down this one real quick and of course speed it up. And well, actually I never really took the, I'll go down to Sean's place first. Quick little hop down and hop over to Sean's place. He has now completed his tower, and that's where this portal leads us actually. So here we are, Sean's glorious tower, and it's sunset right now, which is awesome. We are really high up here, like really high up. Yeah, I'm just gonna hop down it real quick. And yeah, this place is massive. It's maybe still working on it, but so far it looks phenomenal. Really nice long spiral staircase. Head all the way down. And here we are. Yeah, that's a long way up. Then back through here is actually the rest of his house. So you can see his courtyard out over there. So his tower is coming along nicely. It's got a nice little room here at the bottom too. A little bed and everything. Alright, I'm going to head right back up. And I'll see you in the Nether hub. Alright, ready to go here. Coming up from Sean's portal. And over the hill. And we're back. Alright, so first off I'm going to go down into Cold Mountain Springs. It's a short little hop here. Alright, so we're making our descent towards the Cold Mountain Springs portal. Straight up ahead. And you can see we have something very similar on this end. This was the trail we were, the rails that we were just on, to the Nether hub here. Goes back that way, and then the other one goes straight off to the Mesa. So this is the portal that leads over to Cold Mountain Springs if I was going to go through there. But for now, since we've already been there, I'm just going to go to the Mesa quickly here. Up here we intersect with the track that goes between the Nether hub and the Mesa, and we're heading down to this tunnel. There's that Nether fortress, and here we are. So we're here at the Mesa portal. There's our little Nether fortress out there, quick and easy access. Suicidal zombie pigman up there. Alright, and we have a little trip back to the Nether hub. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop on that rail since I have not yet done that on the video, and of course speed it up too. And we're heading back into the Nether hub here. A little bit of lag. Alright, So that is the full circle, triangle, whatever you want to call it, between Cold Mountain Springs, the Mesa, and back to the Nether Hub. And all in all, it's about, I think, like a 2 to 3 minute ride from here to the Mesa, which if I were to walk that distance, it takes like almost an hour just to walk it. I did it by horse the other day and it took like 30 minutes or so. It's seriously long. So that's a huge time saver to get back and forth between the Mesa. Just take the rail and you're there in a couple minutes. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys one more thing, so I will see you back in downtown Mountvale City. Alright, so we're back here at Mountvale City, and there is my brand new shop. So I actually set up this shop to kind of work with the chest shop economy mod that we have going on in the server right now, and it was kind of inspired by Home Depot because I wanted to make like I mean, we have shops for lots of different things on the server, but I had an idea to do a shop based around like decorative materials and things that you could use to kind of make your place look nicer. So if you want to get some, you know, different decorative materials, you'll see what I mean when I go inside, to kind of spruce up your place. It's totally something you can do in here. So I went with the Home Depot theme because, I mean, you can generally kind of get home improvement things there, so that's where I went. Here we go. This is the Jingle 87 Home and Garden Depot. We strive to meet all your aesthetic needs, guaranteed. So let's go ahead and head inside and see what I mean inside here. Welcome. We have the solution to all your decorating needs. If you want more items, then please request them. And I actually have a suggestion box over here. So if you have a comment, a question, idea, suggestions for new items, restock request, if you buy all of everything and you want to buy more, and you just go ahead and open up the suggestion box. And I've got a book and quill right here that you can use to kind of write things down on the line here. So I'll go ahead and put that back, and that's a living document so people can kind of read that as they go, and it's all good. So I've got my industrial Home Depot store lighting kind of inspired up here on the roof. Just glowstone with half slabs of acacia wood. There's my exit sign. So kind of the concept here, you can kind of see I wanted to get items that generally weren't easy to find for a lot of these items, and then also just ones that are decorative. So I mean, jack-o'-lantern, that's easy, but you know, paintings, that takes a while to get paintings. Bookshelves, webs, so these can only be gotten by using Silk Touch shears, and I do have those, so I thought it'd be a good idea to sell things like that you would need Silk Touch for in order to buy. We've got some ice over here, and this bee, that's the price on it. So like that's $1 for 5 of them, 5 for $1, and this one is 1 for $1 for the webs. And I've got like dead bush, again, Silk Touch. You need to get those. I also have every kind of leaves because sometimes people want to make little artificial bushes in their lawn or make a little park area. So I've got all the different types of leaves, and you'll notice here it says like leaves 2:1. Well, that's just because that's the item identifier that the game uses to call it. So if I go ahead and pick up this leaf, you can see it's a dark oak leaf, and I can actually type /item, if I could spell right, item info, and then I hit enter, and it actually shows me leaves 2, and then it gives me 161:1. So when I create the shop, all I type in on the bottom line is 161:1. And that's actually going to automatically identify with the chest shop mod that's what I'm selling in here. And I just decided to put it in an item frame beneath so that you could see what it is that you're looking at. I mean, the leaves are probably the hardest thing to tell. I mean, you can tell the difference in these, but over here it's a little bit different. So you can always pick it up if you want to see what you're buying before you do. That's why they're in an item frame as well. I've got all the saplings over here too. And we come over this way, I've got mushrooms. That was a suggestion from Caleb, so I filled those in for him. And then we've got long grass over here, and long grass too, which is a fern, as you know. And I've got a lily pad over here, vines. So all these Silk Touch things. And then down the middle aisle right here, I've got all of the flowers. So, you know, they're all going to be called really weird things. Oh, I guess it's raining outside. You know, they're going to be called like, oh, thunderstorm. That's awesome. Yeah, I gotta go ahead and check this out. Nice. I want to see some lightning. Come on, lightning. There we go. I wonder what my tower looks like at lightning. I've never actually noticed before. I can't even see up that high. It hasn't rendered. Alright, go back inside and finish up the shop tour here. So, you know, all the bushes will say, like, double plant, :5, yellow flower, you know, things like that. But, again, item frames. You can see what it is. So I've got every type of flower here. All in a row. You can see these are only able to be gotten in the flower forest. I should probably make those more expensive because they're more rare, but, you know, whatever. All the rest of them. And then, of course, I have flower pots over here, clay pots. And, lastly, item frame. And, yeah, item frameception, because it's an item frame in an item frame. Yeah. Alright, well, that's it for this video. See you guys later.